Hi, I'm Andy. This is Investing Book Highlights. You can help build this channel by clicking like and subscribe. And now, on with the show. I've previously done a video on the podcasts I listen to in my investing study. I think it's only fair that I do a video on the YouTube channels I'm subscribed to as well. I don't think YouTube should be your main source of learning about investing. I believe books play that role. But YouTube, like podcasts, is a great companion resource for your investing study. And of course, links to my subscriptions are in my channels tab. YouTube wasn't part of my investing study to begin with. When I started reading, I added podcasts to my investing study pretty quickly as I was familiar with them. I wasn't unfamiliar with YouTube, but I didn't use it for any regular watching. I added it to my investing study about 9 months later, as I wanted to add a visual element to my study. There are different mediums to use to learn about investing. You'll make the decisions about how much time you spend and can spend with each medium, but remember, make sure you're enjoying your investing study. Given the impact Phil has had on my investing study, of course his channel was the first I subscribed to. If you want to understand value investing, Phil's books, podcasts, and channel are a must. Brandon and Hamish, who do the Young Investors podcast, each have a channel as well. They release multiple videos a week and cover a good range of investing topics. I heard about Tom from Brandon and Hamish. They had him on a podcast episode. He's a value investor as well, and while very similar, I like following him for his New Zealander viewpoint. Gally from Hyperchange was another guest Brandon and Hamish had on their podcast. He came on to talk about Tesla, which I wasn't interested in at the time, but when I did become interested in Tesla, I subscribed to his channel. Tesla isn't the only topic Gally talks about. He also covers other investing mediums, some of which I've learned about from him. It makes his channel well worth watching. Once I did become a Tesla fanboy, I needed more than just a weekly or bi-weekly Tesla fix. I'm not sure how I found Rob's Tesla Daily, but he definitely provides me with my Tesla fix. Of course, there are a ton of Tesla YouTubers, but if you're looking for a good one, try Tesla Daily. Again, Sven was on an episode of the Young Investors podcast. This would have been around 9 months into my investing study. I subscribed, but his content was a little over my head. I unsubscribed, but I did buy his book and I'll be covering that in a few weeks. Fast forward a year, and I'm not sure how I was reintroduced to Sven, but I resubscribed and I can now understand a lot of his content. Richard from The Plain Bagel was also on the Young Investors podcast. It was early on in my investing study that he appeared on it. I wasn't too keen on his content as it was a bit broad for my understanding at the time, but he appeared on the podcast again a year later, and it was then that I subscribed. And I'm happy to say that I can understand his content now. Those are the channels I'm subscribed to. Maybe there's something in there for you to subscribe to, but again, gauge what you have time for and what you enjoy watching. Thank you Phil, Brandon, Hamish, Tom, Gally, Rob, Sven and Richard for all the hard work and effort you put into making your videos and the knowledge you are imparting. To help build this channel, please click like and subscribe. And what's your favourite YouTube investing channel? Leave a comment or question below and I'll be sure to follow up. And I hope your day is full of highlights.